Okay, guys, today's video is going to be about the body paragraphs. We're going to work on our body paragraphs for the next 3 days. So, um, remember, there's that trick that you can use to zoom in if things are a little too small. View, zoom, 100%, and it will take you in so you can see everything a little bit more clearly. I'm going to zoom back out. All right. And my first step when I was writing my body paragraphs today was to go back to my story elements organizer, look at my sequence of events and my storytelling arc. So I was aware of which events I needed to look at. So I covered my exposition in my intro paragraph. Now, in my body paragraphs, I'm going to explore all of the rising action and the climax. So that means I need my events 2 through 9. I went ahead and I copied them and put them here so that it was easy for me to see them while I was writing. And you are welcome to do the same thing. Again, use your pre-writing. You have all the information already. You just need to organize it into a 5-paragraph narrative. So you can see that I've color-coded things again, right? I've got red for my first body paragraph. I've got orange for my second body paragraph. And then I have blue for my third body paragraph. Basically, what I did was I looked at those events that I had there and determined how I wanted to group them together within the body paragraphs. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you can see that a little bit. Okay, so I decided that these 3 events would work best together in one body paragraph. She thinks about her old school and old friends. She thinks about what to wear for her first day of school and how she wants to be thought of. She goes to her parents for advice. So all of these made sense to me to go in the first body paragraph. Then these 3 events here are all going to be my second body paragraph. She goes to school the first day and feels shy and awkward. Her teacher introduces her to the class and asks for someone to show her around the school. And 7, someone named Roxy volunteers. So in my mind, all of those tied together into one paragraph. And then my last paragraph were the last 2 events in my rising action and my climax. They go to around the campus, and as Roxy shows her around, they talk about what they each like and find out they have a lot in common. And Kaylin wonders if they're going to be friends. Event number 9 is my climax. So when I get to that part in my body paragraphs, I have to make sure it's kind of more intense emotionally so that it becomes kind of the most interesting and dramatic part of my story. So you can see that I have next to each of my body paragraphs, I color coded it for what it matched with in my sequence of events and on my organizer here. So my first body paragraph is red. My second body paragraph has the orange bar next to it. And my last body paragraph has a blue bar. And you can see that my second body paragraph ran off the page. If yours does that too, that's fine. It's not anything to worry about. I don't think I'm going to read my body paragraphs to you guys, but you can read them for yourselves to get an idea of what I did here. I also, while I was reading it, or writing it rather, I made sure that I paid attention to the information in the sidebar, right? So which event will my body paragraph focus on? I did that when I color coded things. And then did I describe the event? I asked myself that after I read my first body paragraph. Is there an opportunity to use figurative language and or sensory details? I have included some of those. I know I could add more. I'm going to save that for a lesson for you guys later. Is there an opportunity to describe what your characters are thinking, doing, feeling, etc.? And do the events build up toward the climax? You should be checking those things for each body paragraph. And then when you get down to the last body paragraph, notice that there is a new little element there, and that's for your climax. Did you get to your story's climax? Did you get to your story's climax by the end of the third body paragraph? And I highlighted it in this fuchsia color so that I could see, yes, I've got my climax there, okay? So go ahead and read through my example. Remember, use your pre-writing to help you, and your stuff will go by a lot faster. All right, guys, have fun.